How's it going, everybody? We are going to be looking at the character reworks. I know most of you have already seen them. I didn't want to, I don't know. I basically just wanted to show them off a little bit because I finally got to use them a bit today. Because I do like using Orochi, so I wanted to get a look at his rework. So I'm basically just going to go through on the training mode and kind of take a quick look at some of the changes. I know that you guys have probably already seen the changes. I know I saw most of them. The one change I didn't see coming was the light attack spam. A lot of people seem to have issues keeping up with his light attacks now, me included for the first day. I mean, I was able to parry some, but I noticed a lot of people were having issues keeping up with it. But without further ado, also, I've already done some duels. I just need a couple more, and I'll post a video of it. As you can see here, I had one or two. Now, getting into it, you can finally do a quick heavy on the top lights, which are really cool. His back dash here, I'm pretty sure if you go left or right, you're guaranteed your two top lights, but I noticed if you go with a top one, it'll make sure that you get them regardless of if they dodge or not, but you're not able to get anything really after it. I mean, you could go for a light attack and it will probably land, or a zone attack and it might land, but most of the time you're not going to be able to land much else. As for his backdash, I can't remember what the actual name of it was, that you can see here, I was trying to base how far it reaches, because I know the heavy one was way too slow. You could punish it so easily. This one is actually really quick and easy to incorporate into a combo if you think someone's going to hit you out of it. So if you go in and you feint and you think the gladiator, you know, is going to do his zone attack to stop you from attacking, it's actually a really good way of stopping him. See, this, obviously no one's going to let you land these the way I am, but you can see the distance at which you can reach and how quick it hits. It's very, very efficient. You see a lot of it online. The other thing I was doing that people just don't seem to be able to handle yet is after a guard break, you just go for your normal heavy. I would prefer a right side light, and then into zone, but that guy was blocking from that direction. As for his deflex, you can do, a light attack after like normal. You can do a heavy feint, which is really, really good. It comes out really quick. I didn't obviously look much into his deflex originally. Also, those side attacks, you can go immediately into a heavy attack right after those. Same with his dash forward. So you can use those as mix up their combo starters now. I mean, they're pretty cool. But his deflex are what I'm actually really liking. Like, that is the biggest show-off move ever. Because I don't know if that's always been in there, but I used to always get hit by someone's attack, and sometimes they'd end up killing me before I could kill them because they were doing a heavy attack. So the fact that you can actually cancel out a one and go into the next, sorry. So the fact you can cancel one, go straight into the next one, it not only looks beautiful and flashy as hell, but it's also really useful for not having to take that extra damage, especially for someone like Warden where it's heavy. Once they do that next one, there is no attack that's going to come out afterward. A little harder when it's a light attack, but it's basically, it goes the same way. I will switch the bot over in a bit and have them do light attacks. That way I at least get a little bit of a challenge. But I'm basically just playing around with them. This was me playing a little bit earlier. Kind of taking a look at what they've changed, how he's working, and all that kind of stuff now. Like I said, I did a couple duels. Watch out, Orochi is everywhere. And he's turned into just a light spam zone attack. A lot of that back dodge. A lot of that. Which, the back dodge, I think it annoys me a little bit because it doesn't really tell you which direction it's coming from until like the last possible minute. Now the top one's very obvious and you can see it from a mile away because he jumps. But I've had people honestly complaining it to me, saying, you know, all you're doing is spamming that move. Well, if you look back at any Orochi that's ever played Orochi, they do the same thing. You hit, dash out, see if you're going to be, you know, God graces you with a free hit that's going to lead into your light attacks. But people are angry because I'll change the direction on them, and they're like, well, that's just ridiculous, that's just stupid. I mean, for the most part, I concur. I mean, it's really annoying because it tells you last second, but it's not impossible to deal with. The only annoying part of it, I mean, in my eyes, it doesn't do a ton of damage. The annoying thing in my eyes is the fact that if you parry it, it only counts as a heavy, so you're only guaranteed a light off of it, which doesn't really matter for Warden or someone like that, but some of the other casts, it is kind of annoying, but like I said, it's not too bad. I did get a crush encounter on one of the Orochis when I was playing, and I'm just going to call it the fucking Blood Dome, the new event that's out right now. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to try and see if I can get this guy just on deflects because I want to. But this was me messing around, like I said earlier. This was amazing. This was amazing. I love the new Orochi. He plays so well, and I love his gameplay. Now, obviously, we need to look at Peacekeeper, because she also got a rework. I get... Coughing. I get the bleed build-up. They needed that. Builds up pretty dang quick. I mean, that builds up quick. Otherwise, I still don't like the fact that her zone attack is so freaking quick. Like, I know a lot of PC players will say, oh, it's not a big deal, you know, a lot of characters have the 400 milliseconds. And I get that. I get that. It's not an issue on PC. But it is still somewhat of an issue on console. I mean, it's really annoying to have to deal with. And now that she's able to use her whole kit, she can feint that second part of it. She can either feint that and go into a light, or she can just go through with it and do a bleed dagger that'll always hit top. So, I mean, at least you have a good idea of where it's going to go. And if you see them feint, then you know that you should look around and be ready. So it's not too bad. It's just annoying. Her deflect didn't get really any changes. It still does the same kind of stuff. It does quite a bit of bleed, obviously. I like the cancels for the bleed attack. They always hit top, like I said. I mean, it is needed. With her being a fast character, she was doing ridiculous damage before, and I think that they did go in the right direction. They really did. They really needed to take away some of the DPS that she was able to deal because she's a fast character. And with where she currently is, I don't want to say I'm fine with it, because as you can see here, I mean, it looks beautiful when you fight. Like, it looks like you literally are dancing with the swords, like, you know. But I just don't know. I don't know. I've been running into a lot of them in the new event that's going on, and it's... ah, they're so annoying. I mean, it's a Peacekeeper at the end of the day, so, I mean, take that for what you will. I don't think it's the end of the world, personally. I mean, Peacekeeper's always kind of been there, and we've always just had to get over it. So basically, it's just the same thing over again. We're just going to have to fight her the same way we have been. Although now she deals less damage, which, you know, thank God. Other than that, she didn't really get many changes. They just wanted her to be able to use her kit. And I think taking away the damage, like I said, was definitely the way to go. She really needed that to be toned down a bit. But that's all I can really say on her. That's why I focus primarily on Orochi in the first part, because there's not a lot to say about Peacekeeper. I did do the same thing, and I tried to fight a guy only using the deflex, which you can see here. Other than that, guys, I'll be talking about the new season and all that kind of stuff, the events and whatnot that's going on. I like the new training modes and all that. I'm not sure when they added those or if that actually went live today, but I think they did really well with it. For new players, they're going to have a lot of opportunities to learn how to do stuff, how to punish things. So it is definitely opening itself for new players that want to join. Although I think, as much as it is doing that, and I do see new players, it's also kind of the issue of your older players. I mean, I'm running into a couple people that are new players, and we're decimating them. I'm not sure why they're being put with us, or I'm being put against, you know, people that are like like might as well be a 400th rep at this point. I played with one guy for 4 games, and he went from a rep 50 Kensei to a rep 50 Warden to a rep 50 Lawbringer to a rep 50 Peacekeeper. And I'll tell you, it was not a fun time. That dude was the anti-gankbuster god. Alright, well, I can't talk for long periods of time right now, as you can tell. I'm gonna try to keep posting videos because I want to talk about stuff. But, god dang, I'm not gonna have had a worse time to not be able to talk. I'm gonna end it here. I need meds. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment if you did. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you did not, let me know why. Other than that, here are a couple videos for you guys to check out in case you did enjoy it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.